Good morning, students of class 9. Welcome back to the online classes now. I hope you are going through the online class, through the online portal. So, in our previous class, we have talked about the kingdom of fools, and the king and his ministers were stupid. They tried to change the day into night and night into day. And even the animals were trained to sleep during the day. And there was a holy man and his disciple. The guru and his disciple happened to come to that city, one of their city. They came to that city and found that all the people had gone to sleep during the day. As they were hungry, they had to wait and roam around during the day. And in the evening, all of a sudden, everyone woke up as if the people, they got up from their sleep and they started their nighty business. And since the guru and the disciple were, both of them were very hungry, they went to eat something and they found that everything cost the same. It was very, very cheap. And both of them were delighted. Let's see after that what happens, what the story tells us now. The guru decided to leave the place. He knew everything is very, very cheap. Everything costs the same. And even during the night they used to work and during the day they used to sleep. This is not an ordinary place. This is something extraordinary. Maybe this is the kingdom of fools. The guru understood immediately and he decided to leave the place, as this was the kingdom of fools. He realized that this is the kingdom of fools and anything could happen there anytime. So you don't know what will happen to you next. So the guru decided that we must leave this place immediately. But the disciple wanted to stay there and enjoy the cheap food. He was quite greedy regarding food. He wanted to stay there. He refused. The guru told him, explained him, and requested him to leave this place immediately as soon as possible. He advised him many times, but the disciple refused, and he said he wanted to eat and enjoy the cheap food because he had never seen this type of place anywhere. They kept on roaming around, they kept on moving around, this guru and the disciple, but they have never seen this type of place where everything costs the same. That is one daddu, what is 1 rupee. So that was the case. The guru left the place, he went alone ultimately. The disciple stayed there and enjoyed the food. He grew fatter and fatter. Now here the story starts. One night in that city, a burglar, a thief, was killed when a wall fell on him. A thief entered a merchant's house. The thief made a hole on the wall and he entered the house. He robbed everything and put it in the sack. While he was coming out, the sack got stuck. And he forced himself to come out. And due to the sack and the items inside, the wall was weak and it fell on him and he was killed. The burglar was killed while the wall fell on him, while he was sneaking, entering quietly and coming out. He entered, sneaked inside, sneak means enter quietly, inside, robbed it, and he put everything in the bag, and while he was coming out, the bags got stuck and the wall fell down in the merchant's house. This incident took place in the merchant's house. Then what happened? His brother means the thieves, robbers, the burglar's brother. His brother went to the king and complained against the merchant. He went there to the king. In front of the king, he requested to investigate the matter. as his brother was killed while he was carrying out his profession. It was his traditional profession. He told the king, while my brother was carrying out his traditional ancient or family profession, so the wall fell on him and he was killed in the merchant's house. So in the merchant's house, for having built a weak wall, the merchant had built a weak wall. The wall was not strong, which fell and killed his brother while carrying out his profession. Business of robbing. The king, after thinking so much, oh yes, the merchant is to be blamed. He is a murderer. Now call that merchant. The king summoned means called the merchant. He asked the guard to bring that merchant in front of him. The merchant was called and asked his minister to investigate the case. The king asked his minister to investigate the case, what actually happened, who is to be blamed. After the discussion, the merchant blamed the bricklayer. The merchant tried to save himself and he said, no, it is the bricklayer, the mason who built a weak wall. He is to be blamed. The bricklayer, he blamed the bricklayer that he did not build a strong wall. It was not him. It is the bricklayer who is to be blamed. He has killed this man's brother. In front of the king, the merchant told his story. The bricklayer, who was very old by this time, was called. The bricklayer was called. The old man, when he was brought in front of the king, he was shaking with fear. He shook with fear. He was so much afraid. Then the bricklayer, the king said, you have built a weak wall, that's why the wall fell down and killed the man. Now you are to be blamed, you will get the punishment. He complained that the bricklayer complained that it was the dancer, the dancing girl, who was responsible for this. Because of the dancing girl who was moving up and down the street with her anklets means the pile, with her anklets, she was going up and down the street with her anklets and attracted him. The girl disturbed him. He could not put off his eyes. While he was working, his attention was somewhere else. So the dancing girl attracted him and his attention. He could not concentrate in his work. He could not keep his eyes off. That's why he could not build a strong wall, and the wall fell down and killed this man, and the dancer is to be blamed. The bricklayer complained in this way. So now let's see what happens in our further. So this much for today. We'll continue our lesson in our next class. Stay safe. Study regularly at home. Go through online portal every day. It doesn't take long time. And you must not waste your time. That's all for today. Thank you for watching. We'll meet in the next class and carry on. After the dancing girl, what happens? How it will be judged, how the event or the case will be judged, and who is responsible for the murderer, and how the king, the foolish king and his ministers, they solve this case. And what about the disciple and the guru? What happens? So it's very interesting. Now we will continue in our next class. That's all for today. Thank you for watching. We'll meet in the next class. Till then, stay safe and do your studies properly at home. Sincerely.